I'll do it. All right. We are live. Let's go live on TikTok. Let's get comfortable. Let's see here. Okay, here. Hey, okay, what is going on, everybody? We are here for our Friday live jam session. A few minutes tardy. It's hilarious because trying to do all the things, and I let my daughter play on my computer yesterday. And my son makes fun of me because I have all these tabs open. "Why do you have all these tabs open, mom?" I have all these tabs open because all them tabs are needed. My daughter shut them all down. Like, I had to go and reconfigure this live and live streaming it to Instagram, like, it was a whole thing right now, so I do apologize for being a little tardy, but hey, 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 we are in the house. Hey, what's up, Contour Club? So I'm super excited to be here because we are gonna be having a conversation about self-sabotage. There are many of us that run around here with self-sabotaging thoughts, self-sabotaging feelings, and we just act like it's the same old thing. We just act like, hey, we think bad about ourselves. We think negative thoughts about ourselves. And so I just want to have a conversation with my female entrepreneurs about these thoughts that you're just are so natural, so easy for you. However, these said thoughts are hindering you, they are keeping you from the bag. And it's funny because, again, it's just natural thoughts, right? Like your immediate feelings and thoughts about your perceived shortcomings, the things that you feel that you don't do well, those thoughts are hindering you. They are sabotaging you. They are blocking you. And I think a lot of us just naturally like, oh, but that's just the way it is. That's my reality. That. And let's have an honesty moment. I talked about it yesterday in the video. We're going to talk about it a little bit today. That analytical brain of yours that's telling you that be logical is blocking you. That logical brain is keeping you. It is holding you back from the greatness that is within you. Now, I know that's gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way because you're like, "Hey, I mean, I'm supposed to be logical. We supposed to be seeing what the reality is, right?" But if our thoughts create things, and the more that you get caught up in reality, I want you to ask yourself, "What is it that I'm creating?" So when it comes to our perceived shortcomings, the things that we do not do well, we are creating more opportunities for those things to show their face. Now let's talk about it. A perceived shortcoming. I procrastinate. How many people do you know run around here and talk about how much they procrastinate all the time? Right? Staying focused on that perceived shortcoming is making that individual, whether it be you or somebody you know, it is making you or that individual procrastinate more and more and more. I talk about this all the time. When we are putting information into our subconscious mind, we are feeding our subconscious mind, telling it what we want it to know, and then our body shows up in action. Your body is just responding to what your subconscious mind is telling it to do. So if you continue to tell yourself, "I procrastinate," what is gonna happen next? You are going to continue to procrastinate. So, your perceived shortcomings, your feelings about perceived shortcomings are what are keeping you stuck in the same old, what are blocking you from the greatness that you deserve. Okay, so let's talk about this a little more, right? The perceived shortcomings. I heard one today. I have a lot of female entrepreneur friends. Like we talk all the time, right? And so I heard one today. I never seem to get it done. I always want to start the thing, but I don't get it done. That feeling about the perceived shortcoming is keeping you stuck. If you feel like you aren't getting the things done, if you feel like there's a lot to do in your business and you just can't seem to get it right or get it done, I want you to take a peek at the fact you are training your brain to believe that about you, your perceived shortcomings. So I wanted to come here today and talk about this, right? You see your faults, right? You see things missing. You see these things. You're like, oh my God, I should be doing, should. We'll talk about that should in a minute. I should be doing, you're shoulding all over yourself. And the more that you should and tell yourself what you should be doing, the more that you are going to sit in the same circumstance of all your should. You aren't going to be able to achieve the things that you desire because you keep telling yourself what you should be doing rather than celebrating all that you have done, right? So these perceived shortcomings are keeping you stuck right where you're at. And we all do it. We all do it. So I'm going to start off by saying this, right? Talk nice to my friend. If there's something that you want to become in your business, start claiming that now. Make the statement now. And I love the quote, ain't nothing happening without action taking place, right? You can't get nothing done in your business without action. But it starts with the words first. It starts with what you say to yourself first. You will get into action. Your body will naturally get into action based upon the words coming out of your mouth. Your body will naturally start to see. Your mind likes to figure things out like a puzzle. If you tell your mind, I am a millionaire, and your bank account doesn't read it yet, your mind is going to look for all the ways for you to become said millionaire. This is true. This is true. And it's law. It's not even that I'm just like, oh, maybe this is happening to you. No, this is law. So the more that you focus on your shortcomings, the more that you focus on the things that aren't going well, the more that you focus on what you should be doing, the more that you're going to receive same outcome, same results, same situation, right? So I said all that to say this. Let's talk about how to embrace this sense of self worth, right? Because the moment that you start to see your shortcomings, the moment that you start to see all your faults, all your failures, all the things, emotions are brought up in your body. And let's have an honesty moment. We attract at the point in which we feel that we are. And when you're telling yourself these shortcomings do not have to be true for you. This does not have to be your reality. You get to decide something different. That's how much power you have, okay? It's funny because I'm right here, guilty, right? I am a recovering procrastinator. Okay, recovering, right? Because sometimes I feel like I'm procrastinating. But what always ends up happening to me is even when I feel like I'm procrastinating, I always get whatever I need to get done, perfect divine timing. If I would have done it any earlier, it wouldn't have worked out the way that it did. So am I really a procrastinator? That's the question. Am I really a procrastinator? And so I started to ask myself, what is it that I can do that's gonna make it where it's less of me procrastinating and more of me scheduling, figuring it out, putting things into play. And so I said this before and I'm gonna say it again. I did a Bob Proctor thing. I started off with, doing gratitude for 10 days. I mean, 10 blah, 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 writing down 10 things I'm grateful for, and then writing down three people that I'm sending love to. And then I ask for guidance during the day. This is something that I've been doing for the past couple weeks. When I tell you what that has done and how that has showed up for me, it's been banana, right? Because when it comes to this sense of procrastinating, because I'm getting guidance throughout the day, I'm able to schedule my day in a way where I get it all done. There may be one thing I don't get done. Like yesterday, I was supposed to do something and I was like, oh man, I didn't get that one thing done. And then it hit me. You know what? Because I meant to do it later. You are doing everything in perfect divine timing. And so when you tell yourself that you are a procrastinator, I want to ask you, is it ultimately true? Is it ultimately true that you are procrastinating? Or are you getting everything you need to get done in perfect divine timing? The story is up to you. The story that you tell yourself is up to you. But the more that you focus on your shortcomings, the more that you focus on the things that aren't working out for you, the more that you're going to receive said things over and over and over again. So I just didn't want to just talk about a sense of the self-sabotaging thoughts, but I wanted to also get into how do we embrace our worth? How do we start to shift it? And so it's like I just said, it is a changing in the way that you speak to yourself, right? Those self-sabotaging thoughts are always going to come. We are our own biggest critic. You think that the world is criticizing you? I bet you the thoughts in your head are worse. Okay? The thoughts in your head are worse. And so you're always having to combat those sense of thoughts, and not necessarily combat. 'Cause I don't want you to think of this as a war. But what I mean by combat, I mean just infusing your mind with more of the positive thoughts. So have you ever had an affirmation? This is one for me. Have you ever had an affirmation that you've said so much so that the more that you say it, even when you're in a situation where it's what you're used to, it's what has always happened to you, that affirmation rings so true that it comes to the front of your head like, oh my gosh, okay, wait, right? That is what auto suggestion is doing for you. It is seeping into your subconscious mind the new thought, the new way of you talking to yourself. And the more that you continue to put that said thought in your mind, the more you will show up as said person because your body is just responding to your subconscious mind. Okay. So I want you to start to infuse your mind with the things that you know to be true about you, not the self sabotaging thoughts, not the shortcomings, but the real live truths that are amazing about you because they're there. Right? So, it's just like the negative feelings bring up painful emotions. Those positive feelings make you feel empowered. Have you ever heard about when you stand like this, like a hero? It gives you a sense of power, and you feel empowered, and like you could do anything in just this stance. And that's just body movement. That's just muscle movement. But when you stand like this, you feel like you can be and do anything. Okay? Same thing. The moment that you continue to tell yourself, "Hey, I am a powerful business owner. I make such an impact on this world, hunty. Woo!" The more you see how that that made me feel so good just to say it, right? So you have to remember when you make these statements to yourself, just as much as you're reminding yourself of all your shortcomings, try to give yourself also all the things that you are winning. I have my clients do what's called an I'm the bomb list. And it's writing down all of the reasons they are the bomb, all of their accomplishments that many of us have even forgotten. And I say, start with, I learned to walk. Now, a lot of us are like, okay, girl, we all learn to walk. But do we? Okay? Celebrate all your accomplishments. Have you ever been a grown person trying to learn to walk again? I've had knee surgery. I was a teenager, but I had knee surgery. Trying to get my leg to do what I wanted it to do again was hard on me. And it was an accomplishment to walk again. And I'm gonna tell you right now, my little crazy tail, that's what we say, oh, teenagers, they bounce back so fast. It was still an accomplishment. I had that surgery in December. By February, I was in a beauty pageant and I won Miss Photogenic. Okay, I had to stand on the stage for hours in heels after just having knee surgery, right? It is all about the way that you talk to yourself. I never told myself, "Girl, you can't get on that stage." I was like, "Girl, we getting on that stage." It's the way that you talk to yourself, and that is how you combat self-sabotage. Those thoughts, we think over 60,000 thoughts a day. 95% are on repeat. What does that mean? Same thought, same story, same feeling, same behavior, same result. You can't get out of doing the same thing without having an infuse, an influx, a different way of thinking, and that comes with auto suggestion. So my biggest thing to you embracing your self-worth is remembering who you are, okay? Because you're the fabulous. You are a gift to this world. Remind yourself of that. And the more that you remind yourself of that, I need you to walk as that person today. Walk in that now. Now, I'm not saying this is easy. I'm not saying dropping the negative feelings is an easy thing. We should all be out here doing it. Y'all, what's taking you so long? No, we all struggle with the days where it's hard. We all struggle with the days where it's like, I don't feel like I'm enough, right? We all go through those. But when you continue to remind yourself of how worthy, how deserving you are on a constant basis, especially at night right before you drift off to sleep. You will see your world change instantly. Okay. You will feel your body respond immediately. Everything will start to be different in your world. All right. And so, what happens when you have these thoughts, these immediate negative thoughts? You immediately get the feel. So, all I'm asking you to do is, hey, I'm not saying the negative thoughts are going to stop because they're going to still come. But the moment that you see yourself thinking or feeling them, I want you to remind yourself of the other greatness within you. Right. If you see yourself thinking, oh man, I'm such a procrastinator, try to follow that thought with, "Hmm, but maybe this is all happening in perfect divine time. Maybe I am in the right place at the right time, and everything that I'm doing is right on time, and it's gonna get done for me." Right? Because I'm gonna tell you, every single time I had somebody ask me the other day, "Oh, Jackie, you be late." Yeah, I be late places. But Imma let you know when I show up, it's always perfect divine timing. I don't even know. And it's never that I'm late because I'm like just dilly-dallying. Let's have an honesty moment. I be late because my kids need something. Somebody always be needing something. And I go and I help them, and then I show up when I show up. Now I could see that and view that as a shortcoming, especially people who are always on time. They hate that I'm late. But Imma let you know something. It's always perfect divine timing for me. It's always right in the and I'm always able to help my kids and show up for somebody else when I'm meant to show up for them. So you gotta remember your shortcomings are not something negative towards you. It could be right, perfect, exactly what is needed in the time. And when you change the way you think about it, that's when you change the way you behave, right? I be on time for the stuff in my house. But no, I mean, real talk. Shortcomings, everyone's gonna think that you have one. You're gonna be beating yourself up with them. But the more that you stay in that how do I put this? The emotional vampire of self-sabotaging thoughts. Your self-sabotaging thoughts are emotional vampires. They are sucking you dry of all the goodness that is within you that is going to elevate you to that next level self. Sucking you dry. And anytime you're sucked dry, think about when you're tired, you just stay in one place. I just want to lay right here. I don't want to go nowhere. It's exactly what's going on with the self-sabotaging problem, with the shortcomings that you think you have. You don't have them. Right? Let's think of another way of thinking it, right? Maybe you just haven't mastered it yet, right? Some people, "I don't know how to cook." Let's have an honesty moment. You just haven't mastered cooking yet. How often have you been in the god dog kitchen trying? If you tell me once, you ain't mastered it yet, right? I don't know how to do marketing. I don't know how to do sales. You haven't mastered it yet. It's not a shortcoming. It's just something that when you get into it and you keep working at it, you can become a master at it. We don't, and none of us start off knowing and being the bomb at things, right? Our education system had us jacked up thinking that we had to come out the gate getting A's and all the stuff when it comes to life. That's not how this goes. Sometimes you fail. Sometimes you don't do so well. Sometimes you just get that bad grade just so you can learn how to be better. It has nothing to do with the shortcoming of you. It has everything to do with you mastering and working through it. So the more that we understand, hey, when I look in the mirror and if there's something there that I don't like, that I don't want to have no more, we have two choices to either change it or fall in love with it. People like to talk about me and being late. Love with it. I saw a quote the other day. I'm a Leo. It says, I'm a Leo. I chase nobody. I don't even run when I'm running late. I had to send it to all my girlfriends. They fell out laughing. Right? So you're either going to accept your shortcomings or you are going to change them. And changing them looks like just becoming a master at the thing that you don't think you're good at. There is nothing wrong with you. You are phenomenally made. You are a gift to this world. And the moment that you continue to treat yourself like one, the moment this world will be a better place. You're a gift, baby. Okay? And in all honesty, thank you. Thank you for all the roses, you little sticker doodle. Mwah. But I'm just speaking some realness. You are a gift. And at the end of the day, the more that you start to treat yourself like the gift that you are, we all become better because you start to shine your light on the world in a way that we need you to, right? So it's crazy. I heard a quote earlier, and I wanted to read it to you guys, but it's crazy because this is how much of a gift you are, and this is how much I want you to stop worrying about your shortcomings, overcome all that jazz, and just get into your creative side. Get into the side that can't nobody see or understand because it's not meant for them. And you can't get there until you fall in love with the gift that you are, right? But Bob Proctor said, the better way to do anything has never been thought of. The better way to do anything has never been thought of. You may have a better way to do something, and it's only in here in your mind. But if we're so worried about all our shortcomings, we can't hear or see the better way. And so that's the thing. If you notice that, hey, I'm procrastinating, there's a better way to do it. Doesn't mean you're a procrastinator. You just may be finding to do it in less time, right? Because you procrastinated. You don't have to take as long. It took you less time to do that one thing, right? So nothing is wrong with you. You are phenomenally made. You are a gift to this world. And the only reason why you don't know or believe that you're a gift yet is because you haven't believed it here first. Okay. So again, self-sabotage, shortcomings, all of them. They're gonna pretend and play like they're there in your life, but they're not. There's nothing wrong with you. You are already awesome. And if you have a shortcoming, you can either fall in love with it or do something about it to change it. It's up to you. All right? We all got things that we aren't perfect. None of us wanna be perfect. Imma be honest with you. I definitely don't wanna be perfect because I have so much room to learn and grow. If I think that I'm perfect right now and where I'm at, think about how much stuff I'm missing out on in this world. I can't get to where I'm meant to be if I think I'm perfect. Okay? So I'm constantly learning, I'm constantly growing, and I'm constantly understanding that my shortcomings, the things that may not be perfect, are perfect for me. Come on, somebody. All right. Yes. Okay. So I absolutely love, love, love you guys so very much. We are steady coming back. I'm going to be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, coming live, having these types of conversations so we can get out of our own way, so we can get out of our own head and into the life that we deserve. It's all about the way that we talk to ourselves. It's all about the way that we tell ourselves because you are powerful. Yes, thank you, my queen. You are powerful, right? What you are saying is powerful. And I heard it, it's actually in a song that I posted today. But the same energy, same thing that woke you up, the same magic that woke you up. Thank you. I am so down. Hit me up, boo. I will come speak on your platform. Hit me up. The same thing, the same energy that woke you up is the same magic in the power of your tongue, in the way that you speak to yourself. You have that same magic within you. In every word that you speak, you are creating. So we need to start making sure someone get her a mic. I love you, Leanne. We need to make sure that we are out here literally speaking the life that we want to live. We have that choice. The only thing holding you back is the thoughts and feelings that have been programmed into you. They were programmed. You don't have to continue to live with your old programming. You don't have to continue to be worried about the self-sabotaging thoughts that have been running around in your head for so long. I'm a procrastinator. I never get anything done. We don't have to live this way. You are right where you belong. You're doing right what you're supposed to do. If you don't like it, hey, let's do something about it. It's about mastering it. So if you need help with your mindset, if you need help with the way that you talk to yourself, if you need help with shifting these self-sabotaging thoughts that may be driving you crazy, honey, you like, I just want to be happy. Why does my brain keep coming up whispering crazy nothings in my ear? I don't want them. I want sweet nothings, right? You ready for your inner sweet nothings to be whispered? You with them, baby. Let's talk. I got your back. My I think it's OTT. OTT, I'm with you, boo. Hit me up. I am here. Let me come into your community. I am here to shorten the wealth gap. It is all about us feeling empowered within so we can attract the abundance that we deserve. And I love it when people say, "Oh, but it's okay. I'm just saying about the money." Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because the money is how you literally show up and show out in a way to help the others that you want to help. Oh, yes, baby, head on over there. But it's up to you. It is up to you. You are worthy and you are deserving of abundance. Prosperity is your birthright. In order for you to make the impact that you deserve to be making in this world, it is all about the way that you show up and the way that you speak. But let's have an honest moment. It's the way it's the way you think first, and the way you speak, and the way you feel, because that's how your body shows up. Okay? So we are here to show up and show out in our life, in our business. I just want to help you switch your mindset so you can show up and show out in a way that attracts the abundance, the prosperity that you deserve. You deserve it. It's your birthright. Don't let nobody else tell you anything different. And all them shortcomings, I just want you to peep them this weekend. Anytime you hear yourself saying, "No, I can't believe I did that," or "I wish I did more of this," I want you to check yourself and be like, "Okay, wait, wait, wait. Not that I wish I did more of it. What is it that I don't like about this said thing? Can I change it, or do I need to fall in love with it?" You get to decide. It's your life. Ride it like a roller coaster, baby. Throw your hands up and say, "Wee!" All right. Happy Friday. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful new year. On the 31st, I am launching my new journal, Journal Your Business Profitable. Come join me at the launch. I will be here live at 12:35 Pacific Standard Time. Join me. This journal is going to be transformative. Inside the journal, it's not just journal prompts, but you are walking away with energetic activities to align with each journal prompt so you can attract the abundance fully and wholly, not just by writing it out, because what you write, you invite. That's a good one. But also by energetically embodying the feeling of what it would feel like to have said manifestation. I've done journaling, I've done these activities. In 30 days, I have manifested $30,000, $10,000. And one of my girls, she did the journal with me with Journal Your Business Profitable, and she manifested $50,000 in 3 days. A lot of the time, you already have what you desire in what I call an energetic escrow. It's like a beautiful cloud sitting above your head. The only thing you needed was to either clear a money block or really embody the thought that you had already, and it pops the cloud so your blessings can rain down on you. A lot of the time it's just you getting out your own way so the blessings can get in your bank account. Okay, so that is why this journal is so powerful and something I'm so in love with, and I hope that you enjoy it too. So come join me for the live launch. We are going to be having a toast. I even got my glass already here, y'all. It ain't even till Sunday, but I got my glass in my favorite spot where I'm going to be coming live to talk about this journal and why I'm launching it on 123 123 1231 23 123 123. It is a powerful number, so come find out why. So yes, bring your favorite beverage. Bring your favorite beverage, and we will be sipping together while we talk about the launch. I love y'all. I want you to have a very, very happy weekend. Happy New Year if you don't come to the launch, and enjoy. And again, there ain't nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. Okay? Nothing wrong with you. All of your shortcomings are honestly stepping stones for you to get to that next level stuff. Step on them, baby, and step on up. All right. Have a great weekend, y'all. I'll holla. Oh, and hey, join my Facebook group. If you're not in my Facebook group, come join us over there Monday through Friday. I am dropping energetic activities. We've been doing affirmations. We've had money mantras on Monday. We will be doing an EFT tapping video welcoming us into the new year, getting rid of the old energy of 2023, welcoming in the energy of 2024. Get into the group. Shoot me a DM for the link. It is service-based CEOs. Shoot me a DM for the link. I want you to come join me. Get that energetic work in, boo, so we can attract the abundance you deserve. All right. Love y'all. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be back next week.